Hey yo guys, what's up? We back with another video. Yeah, feel me. Please like, subscribe, turn on post notifications, and I hope you do enjoy this video. Without further ado, let's get into it. 6 Africans versus 1 African American. Let's get into
I'm
it.
African.
I'm 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 African.
I am African.
Can't go off the accent, by the way. I want y'all to know that. You know, just because you're born in Africa don't mean you're gonna have the accent. I know a Jamaican YouTuber who, it just depends. It just really depends. Like, for example, there's the way they talk in Jamaica. You know, the yeah man, da 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 da. You know, the bamba da 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 da. Yeah man, sea fish and da da. You know what I'm saying? Like that. That's a certain thing. I forgot what it was called, but I know a Jamaican YouTuber born in Jamaica, and the reason he doesn't really have the accent, and by doesn't really have it, I mean doesn't have it, is because his mom just didn't want him talking like that because she thinks it's uneducated and or whatever. It makes you sound uneducated. So it really just depends. Now, Africans, I don't know. Well, the African accent is just an accent. It's not like the Jamaican thing. I wouldn't say it's comparable, but you do get what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? Because you might be African, but it's just like it might be on the side where you're at. You just, you know what I'm saying? You just might not have the accent. Just really depends.
Hi.
Why are you running?
What's up, guys?
What's
Where are you
everyone's
from?
name? Where are you from?
I ain't say it
I'll start.
right.
I'm
That's
Sadiq
fine.
from Ghana. Born
Ghana?
and raised. Yeah.
When did you move?
2013. August 24th was actually my 10-year anniversary. So I've been here for 10 years.
Hi everyone, my name is Deborah. I was born in Lagos, Nigeria, and yeah.
She never said when she came to the US, and I just felt like she's been here her whole life.
My name is Blessing. I was born in Port Harcourt, and I moved to America, I think I was like 5. I've lived in Los Angeles ever since.
Okay.
Hi, my name
Oh,
is
yeah, and then there's the people who moved early and just don't got the accent.
Linda. My dad is from Central African Republic. I was born and raised there, but my mom is from Ivory Coast, so it's like I was raised in both places, and I moved to the United States when I was 8 years old.
She said she was
Yeah,
born
she is
and
kinda
raised in
suspicious,
2
though.
countries. I feel like if you're the fake, that's a good strategy to use. It's gonna be harder to quiz someone from 2 countries. What place did you like better?
I liked Ivory Coast. No shade to my dad. It's just that like the vibes are more beaches, my
Africa.
family. Yeah, West
West Africa,
Africa
stand up,
for
West
real.
Africa,
Yeah.
stand up.
My name's
Yeah, no, I'm West
Elizabeth.
African.
I was born and raised in Abeokuta, Ogun State, Nigeria.
Hi everyone, my name is Sheila. I'm Kenyan, born and raised Nairobi, Kenya.
In fact, the actual tribe my people do come from, though, are actually in Nigeria right now. I probably have no relation to any of those people. Well, you never know. I would have to do a lot of research, but and stuff. But I probably have no relation to the people who are there now, since most of my people probably got traded off, and which is why we're here. But the tribe my people on my mom's side were from are in Nigeria. They travel.
here last year.
Okay, hi guys, my name is
But they were
Sam,
also a
but I
very
go by the name
common
Big Sam,
slave
'cause,
group
you
to
know,
get
we do
traded.
it big. We do it big over here.
Not
okay?
slave,
Yeah.
but African group to get
I was born
traded.
in Zambia, born and raised in Zambia. Then I came here like 4 or 5 years ago. So, you know, trying to get used to things still. But yeah, that's that.
I already forgot everyone's name, but
I'd honestly would get.
My dad used to say, don't compare me to the Almighty, compare me to the alternative. Well, Kamal and I are working.
Yeah, okay.
The accent
I'd either-
and speaking Yoruba. Maybe she was overcompensating.
Those are valid so far.
she was just too quiet.
That's valid. I'd get her up out of there too.
Just the way that I sound, I think my accent is more towards like an American sounding accent.
You don't have an African accent at all, buddy.
When we're here,
Not
we
that
have
I
to
hear
speak
of.
like
Not that I don't
Americans
hear,
sometimes
so.
and like Africans sometimes.
yep.
So what's like your American accent and what's your African accent?
So my African accent comes more when I'm speaking to family and other
Me
people
too.
from Africa. Like
Yes.
right now, I feel like I'm speaking to Africans, so
Yes.
it's coming out.
Yeah.
But I'm also into acting, and I work with a lot of white people, so sometimes I have to switch it up.
I was just like, he's an actor. He could be acting. He could be lying. You know, these actors, they know how to play it off.
Every time I try to like do American accent, I can start like I'll be like, oh yeah. And then before I know it, I will start speaking rubbish, okay?
Right.
And that African accent will always come out.
It will,
Is it
it
I'll
will,
yell
it will.
sometime accidentally, I'll just be like,
For me, it's only when I'm frustrated.
For me, it's like with my family for sure. Like right now, I'm talking, but like I speak French, so it's not je parle français, so I'm not gonna like talk like it's not like the Nigerian
Get her up
accent,
outta
you
there.
know,
Get her
the
up outta
English in there. It's more like a French accent, and you can kind of hear it when I talk, but you like it's back there. Not I mean.
Even though she was French speaking, that would have been a bit more obvious, but I could only hear America in her accent.
Also, I agree with what you said with frustration. When you're in emotional situations, you don't really think before you talk. You just speak.
what about you, Sam?
So basically, mine, I could never fake an
never
American
change.
accent to save my life. Even when I think I'm trying to fake it, it just never works out. Because my friends are like, so what do you think you did there?
But you're also not from West Africa. I feel like
No.
West Africa,
What
like
part
our
of
English
Yeah, what
is a
part of
bit
Africa are you?
better.
I'm from Zambia.
Zambia.
So
Zambia is
I
like
feel like
south.
Southern, yes. So I have like the typical African accent, like the Wakanda accent.
Wakanda forever. Da 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 da. No, let me stop. That wasn't even really good.
because
I wasn't trying
now,
to do
now I'm
that.
accepted. It is what it is. Let's just,
Hold
play
on.
what
I got y'all boys. Wakanda forever. Wakanda. Hold on. Dang, bro. Something in my throat. Wakanda. Nope. Wakanda forever. Nah, I don't think that was a good one. Wakanda forever.
what it is.
That was
I
better.
think me too,
Wakanda
because I'm Kenyan.
forever.
You know the accent
Yeah,
they
that's
make
better.
black Americans speak when they're trying to be African.
You're Nigerian, right?
Yes.
Recite state and
Nigeria.
capital.
You said what?
State and capital.
All of the states and capital.
Just try. Just try. Just
Why
try.
don't you restate the states and capital?
No, you do it.
Because I grew up in America, I can't even do that for the 50 states. So
Okay, that's a good point.
What's like an
But in general.
expression in your country?
Bro, I can barely name the 50 states of America. So, and I grew up here. So, like, no, let me stop. I can name you most of it. I can name you 50 states. But, bro, it would. I'm not gonna do it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm probably gonna forget a few, and then you're gonna be like Arkansas, and I'm gonna be like, oh shoot, I forgot Arkansas was even a place, cause it's Arkansas. Who do you know is really from Arkansas? No offense to anyone watching from Arkansas, but let's be honest, no one's really talking about Arkansas
Say like
or Nebraska. Actually, Nebraska's a pretty easy one to remember. I definitely would remember Nebraska. But it's not really like I remember Nebraska, cause it's just like Nebraska. I don't know, something about Nebraska is kind of catchy.
as a like whenever they're like let's
Shocked?
say they're shocked. Like, more like hi.
How about you?
Yay!
There's something I do want to say though before the time run out, and I'm so sorry, Blessing. I'm gonna come for you.
Go ahead, come for me.
And I genuinely feel like if you're a Nigerian, there's no way you cannot recite the state and capital. If you grew up in Nigeria, like they
I said I
beat
lived
us
in
to
Nigeria for
recite
5
it.
years, and then I came to the States. I didn't.
So
in
you were
Nigeria for
5
5
years
years, so you didn't go
old.
to
I didn't even go to.
school at
Yeah, I didn't even start
Do you mind
school
if I ask-
in Nigeria. Like I
There's
I
no
didn't
way
start
you have
school
not
till
started
America.
school and you're 5 years old.
Yeah,
What's-
we moved.
But he
exactly
might
at
not
5.
remember.
My dad was a lecturer, and we moved to Los Angeles.
How are you Nigerian and you cannot do Abia, Umaya, Adamawa, Yola? Because they literally beat us to learn that.
Yeah,
It's
so
not giving.
Nigerians, when you were 5, do you remember who the president was?
First off, get off his, you know what I'm saying? Get off his nuts. Get off his dick. Because, bro, she talking about some hooky nugget. They beat us to remember that. First off, you gotta remember the key word in what this man is saying. Listen to the American in his voice. It doesn't need to bring out the Nigerian to you. Just sit there and listen to him. He grew up. Listen. He grew up in Africa for 5 years. He was born there and he was raised there for 5 years. You can kind of tell he got the accent. Now that's understandable for a dude who grew up there for 5 years because, I don't know, when you're 5, you know how to talk. You know what I'm saying? So of course he has a little bit of the accent. Duh. When he turned 5, he moved to America. This man looks like he's in his 20s. I want you to realize that in his 20s. Let's say he's 20. He spent 15 years of his life in America. And he probably only ever went back to Nigeria to visit family. So he only knows where he is from. He didn't go to school there. So obviously he's not going to remember all that because they didn't beat him to remember it. You know what I'm saying? If you ask him to name 50 states, he can probably name 50 states and see, oh, I don't know, grew up in America. He went to American schools. Obviously, he can remember that. You can't expect him to remember. That's like if I grew up. That's like if I was born in Mexico and then moved when I was 5, came to here, and people expect me to know 50 Mexican cities. What? I only lived there when I was 5. I didn't even get the chance to hang out with my friends without my parents being around because I'm only 5. You know what I'm saying? Parental vision. Like, what are you talking about? I didn't even get to go to high school yet. Like, golly,
When you were young.
annoying
When
me
I
with
was
that, man.
5, I think it was Obasanjo.
No, she's wrong, actually. Oh, no, it's not
right.
No, she's right. 99,
Okay, so-
99 to 2007.
All right, guys, you all requested this video. Don't forget to like this video so you
Like her outfit, I just thought she was American. She looked American.
Bro, you wearing Air
Maybe
Jordan
Blessing
1s.
is not lying because
You're
his
wearing Air
attitude
Jordan
is
1s,
all right.
bro.
His
With
energy
a-
was
with
giving
a
Nigerian.
tie-dye shirt.
Sam, when I see him with the tennis,
Okay,
everything,
maybe not
no
tie-dye.
way. With that hair, no way. You're not African, bro. Okay.
What? What do you mean with his hair?
Meet Google Pixel 8 Pro.
Literally,
Get video boost for a smoother view.
I'm African American. I mean, I say
Night-
like if someone asked me my race, I would just say African. But I'm African because, in my opinion, African American, it's really the same thing. It's only the difference is you just grew up in America, so you got a different struggle. You know what I'm saying? But you get what I'm saying. Anyway, what are you talking about, bro? I'm African American. I got 4C hair. That's as black or African as it gets. What are you talking about? The dude looks like he got 4C
You're
hair
not
too. So what do you
African.
mean?
When
What's
I
wrong with his
see
hair?
him with the tennis, everything,
And the tennis shoes. He's in America, so
no.
I don't get it, man. I don't get it. I think what she's trying to say is the way his hair is. You know what I'm saying? I think she's trying to say like how his hair is like shaped.
Blessing and Inda. Each of you are going
It
to
doesn't
get
look like
40
it's picked either.
seconds to state your case.
It doesn't look like it's picked,
So I didn't want to say this because it's just so personal to me. I was debating talking about it on camera. Coming to the U.S., I had to there was a war in my country.
Which
like,
one? Sorry.
In Central African Republic,
okay.
Bangui. It's still going on now. And we had to leave because I had family members that we lost them through the war. And so we had to find refugee or asylum in the United States. Sorry.
It's okay. That's okay.
Are you okay, Inda?
I'm okay.
Okay.
Before I begin, I just want to say I'm sorry about all that. My parents do a lot of work in Central Africa Republic. They do missions, so very aware of the situation and sorry to hear about that. But to you specifically, the person who body know they enter Lagos, I shouldn't be expected to be a Lagos boy. That's it. So yeah, like I said, I came at the age of 5. My dad is a lecturer, so he got an opportunity to come to the United States and teach. So yeah, all my upbringing is American. I am super American, but deep down I'm a Niger boy at heart. Yeah, that's it. I'm a Niger boy at heart. You know, I'll even cut my blood, you can see it. But obviously it's a very hard position.
They're
to
probably
take
gonna
because
take him
I
up
think
at it.
everybody is African already, so it's very hard.
Inda told a very personal story, and it
That's
would be
why
a
I
bit
knew.
insensitive to bring something that has happened to lots of people and use it as your own story.
It's something very sensitive to, call out. Didn't think what she was talking about was a lie, but I just thought she didn't really go through that. And she began to cry, but I didn't see a single tear.
I had a genuine reaction like, oh, I'm so sorry to hear that, because I know a lot of work goes on in Africa, but at the same time, it was Inda versus Blessing. If it was maybe Inda versus Sam, of course, you know who I would pick.
You guys, I cried for you.
Oh, okay.
I honestly was kind of shocked because that would be really like sick of an individual to just make that up. But I'm glad I got to speak about it. And
she didn't. She's African, bro. Because even after she even said it herself, that's sick. If she turns out to be the African American, bro, that is so wrong, man. It's like not even funny.
hopefully it brings attention to the issues that are going on.
If everyone feels confident that you already caught the mole,
I would say probably
now.
keep going just to
Please
get
raise
someone
your
else
hand
out.
if you want to continue playing. All right.
Okay, I'm gonna go, Sam. I'm coming for you. Do not go. See, first of all, the energy was just giving. Oh my God! Don't catch me. First of all, second of all, wait, calm down, bro. See, I noticed something about African men when they move here. Their fashion sense will be different. Your fashion is giving me
American.
You're not. I swear, you look good.
I was like, first of all, this shirt is great. Okay, this is SpongeBob. Like, I've got this from Target, okay?
It's actually giving me African.
No.
But no,
It's giving me
to each their
an
own.
American that is like in senior
But
high
I feel like
school.
you're forgetting this actor.
But he's a nerd.
He's an actor.
Wait, this is between the two of you.
Wait,
I'm not involved.
Yeah, why are you trying to bring him in there?
Leave me out.
I'm feeling like an African that was raised in Africa, okay? You don't dress like that. But then I'm trying not to judge you because you're from Zambia. And I'm not gonna lie, I'm not extremely familiar.
Honestly,
familiar
even
with
in Kenya,
Zambia.
guys dress like this.
Yes,
so.
I think you.
Yeah.
give me
West
African.
African-
West
African guys do fashion.
When I first
African-
moved from Ghana to the States, I dressed similar to you.
West African.
When did you come here? When did you come here?
2018.
So you went to what school? Like, did you go to high school here, college, or what?
I did, so I've been primary school, high school. I did everything back in my country in Zambia.
What was the
Then
name
I-
of your teacher in primary?
I had so many teachers.
Hold on, what
Come on,
did you
just
do?
give me-
No, okay, I'm not gonna lie. That is a crazy, bro. She's asking these crazy questions. I'm not gonna lie. I can't even name you half of my elementary school teachers. I'm gonna keep it a buck. I can only probably name you my ones in 5th grade, 4th grade. Actually, I ain't gonna cap. I might be able to remember all the way up from, I want to say, 2nd. No, what's that? I don't remember anyone in 2nd. I'm not gonna lie. Nope. I can name 3rd grade. Was it 3rd? I can remember. Let's see. Was it? No, I can't remember that one lady. Miss Brazel? Was it Miss Brazel? I think it was Miss Brazel. I forgot the other lady, and I forgot the dude. I forgot his name. Mr. It's a white guy. Max, no. Mr. Max, no. Mr. Maxwell, no. I forgot the other lady. I have seen her recently, though. The one lady, she used to come up to my job sometimes because I was working there, and I used to see her, and I'd be like, and then there was Miss Best. That was 4th grade. 5th grade was Miss Jackson, Miss Udy, and Mr. Keegan, I think. And then 6th grade was Miss Best. Okay, so never mind. Never mind.
For college.
College.
But
on what kind of visa?
You see how hard I had to really think about that?
What's it called?
You should know this.
F1.
Okay.
F1 visa.
Okay.
If you asked me that question, I would have failed because I didn't come on student visa.
What did you come with?
What did you come
I come here because my grandparents have been living here, so they file for my dad, me. They file for us,
So you guys
we
got
just
green
come
card?
here as green card holder.
Yeah.
What's the hardest part about living here as an African?
One thing that I found a little weird but not hard was the fact that Americans enjoy cold food. Like, food just left on the table. Yeah, like cold pizza. Or like just leave there. I like my food hot. If I feel like most Africans, they eat their food straight from the pot.
First of all, when I first got here and you people were kissing in public, that was rubbish.
What year did you get
Because they
here?
will beat us. 2015.
Honestly,
2015, 2018.
2018.
Last year, 2022.
2013. You came just last year.
Yeah.
Really?
So they weren't here for like the hard part, because when you guys came, like Africa was already kind of cool.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
Way back when we were here, like,
Yeah, I
we
came a
actually
decade
did
ago.
those things.
I don't know
Yes,
how
yes.
I don't think I would have
But
done
I-
high school
one-
out here.
African booty
One of the things
scratcher.
I-
You guys are walking to school, riding on elephant to school.
Yeah.
It's just like,
Yeah, no, you have to play along.
Come.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm an outsider twice because I came here and like in my school there's a lot of black students, so I'm like, there's black people like me, but once I say I'm African, it's like I'm not even like the other black people.
People are
you know?
ignorant, man. Cause, bro, at the end of the day, let's be honest. I'm African American, but if I was born in Africa, guess what? I would be considered an African. Literally, there is nothing different between an African and an African American. In fact, there are a few things different, like how you were raised, where you were raised, etc. But an African American is the same thing as an African, buddy. The only two different things is I was just raised in America. You know what I'm saying? There's nothing different. It's just I was raised in America. I don't know what you would call an African who was raised in like the UK or any other place, but there's nothing different. You're still African. You're just raised in a different place. Just like if you're Irish but you were raised in America, you're still Irish, buddy. You're just Irish. What's your ethnicity? Irish. The only difference is you were not raised in Ireland. You know what I'm saying? Same with every other race. Now, African, yeah, you might be darker than the regular. Like me, I'm lighter. But guess what? My grandpa was actually my dad's dad, is actually blacker than this lady right here. Only reason I'm so light is because he got with a white woman. He got with that white woman, produced my dad. My dad's light skin, lighter than me, actually, a little lighter than me. Dad got with a black woman. So now my dad's this light skin guy, mainly black though. He got black people hair, but a black guy beard. I mean, really not like one of them light skins that are like black, but you know, they got a lot of white qualities. No, my dad's just a black guy. My dad's a light skin who has all black qualities, pretty much, just his skin. And then he got my mom, a black woman, and boom, created me. So, you know what I'm saying? If my grandpa would have got with a black woman, like for example, when he left my dad's biological mom, he got with a black woman. My uncle, my dad's brother, his is actually also darker than her. You know why? Because he just you know what I'm saying? Like, I could have been darker if cards were just played differently back then. So really, there's really nothing different between the two. It's just, you know.
I'm separated from them.
Now, no disrespect, you know what I'm saying? There's definitely different struggles that everyone goes through, like the girl who had to leave. That sucks that she had to leave, and her family, she lost so many family because of a war. That is horrible, and I'm sorry she had to deal with that. There are definitely a lot of things where you're raised. For example, I might have been raised in the hood, yeah, but what's worse? A guy being raised in the hood, guns, bang, bang, or a girl who had to move homes because of a war? You tell me what's different. Because a gang war and a literal war is completely different. Having to sleep with one eye open because you're afraid some Mongolian pirates are going to come in and steal you from your family. These are big, different, you know what I'm saying, things.
So,
since I lived here for so long,
honestly,
it was
like
now
the
cultural differences. Like my parents,
so people are just ignorant, really.
Anything.
You know what I'm saying? It's just like if you're Jamaican.
Couldn't go to like parties.
Bro,
spend the night at
you're
friends'
still
house.
black.
Even like
you're still
at some point,
Jamaican,
like
buddy.
Jordans, things
You're
like
just
that, my
born
dad
in
didn't want me
America.
to come
Just
to
because
take,
the
like,
other
one of
person
these
blacker than you, you talking
like,
about
they
some
didn't want me
African
doing
butt
anything.
scratcher. Bro, you're African butt scratcher too. You're African American butt scratcher. So like,
I think for me that was like the hardest thing, not being able to like fully integrate.
Just kids are ignorant,
school
right?
Still kind of being outside.
I'm not mad about it, but kids are ignorant, bro. I hate that.
I wanted to add one small thing. Also, like pronunciations, words. When I first came, there's certain times that
I'm making
people,
fun of
you
people.
start talking and people stop.
I mean,
paying
obviously, if
attention
it's a
just 'cause they don't
joke,
understand what you're saying,
then
and that
you
makes
know,
a
and
little
it's
bit more
with
timid,
friends,
you know?
then it's cool.
I can't even order from drive-thru, okay? They say, come to the front. I say, I'm not coming to the front. You're going to hear what I'm saying. 2 order, burger, 2 party. They wanted to kill me, okay?
Okay, I feel like for me, it was making friends. I feel like Americans are very open. Like, you meet them, they'll tell you about their
whole
divorce,
life.
every single thing that has happened in their life, and then they give you the number in your mind. You're thinking, oh, we're friends, we're cool, this is it, like we're locked in, this is for life. Tomorrow, they don't pick up your phone call. I said, oops, locked in, this is for life. Tomorrow, they don't pick up your phone call. I said, oops.
That's so true.
I said, and they even walk past. I said, oops.
I feel like she gonna try to get
He had the
him or him
African
out.
attire, and I just felt like that was too obvious.
What? Bro, that makes no sense. Cause when you look at, like, for example, the UFC fighters, if you look at Kamaru Usman and Francis Ngannou, they're both from Africa. And a lot of the times you see them, they do wear their cultural African stuff. You know what I'm saying? They wear the head tops and they wear that stuff because it's just like they're African. That's what they grew up. That's probably what they grew up wearing from where where they're from. I wouldn't say that's really. Some people just like to still wear their cultural appreciation or whatever you want to call it. In fact, I'd honestly wear that actually. I'm not gonna lie.
So are we
That's
ready to
actually kinda
finance
hard.
this beauty?
Don't say the F word around my kid.
I just
Finance?
Every time I look at that table and I need to vote, I just see you, okay?
Elizabeth, she started
Big
like
Sam
pressing
was
Sam.
crazy.
You can see he was getting nervous. Like he started like fumbling in his answers.
Big
I
Sam
was like,
was
yes, it's like
wild.
an auntie is actually peppering him now. Like he doesn't know what to do.
So it's not a tie.
Between Sam and Sadiq, I will give the rest of the group a minute to deliberate on who you want to vote off.
Vote wisely.
Mind your business. I don't believe in the Wakanda shit. I don't believe in it.
He did say that. He did say that. I would never compare it to Wakanda.
Compare
Yeah,
my
I would never
accent
say
to
that.
Wakanda. Ghanaians are like
Yeah, I wouldn't either. I'm not gonna lie, bro. I wouldn't either.
From the perspective of
Wakanda's a little
Nobody can
crazy.
defend you the way we can
Yeah, because we're
defend
defending each other almost. Well, she doesn't agree, so
Yeah,
like, we
but
should.
it's 2 against 1, so.
All right.
That was hot.
I hope I don't cry after this, okay?
West Africans are always rigging election. I'm sorry.
I tried.
Just the agenda, I saw it.
Seriously,
I actually thought I was out.
That is another thing, though. He is an actor, so I am a little suspicious about him.
I actually thought I was out. That was so snaky.
But I'm not too
I felt
suspicious.
so betrayed because, like, I'm the most African.
Please raise your hand if you would like to continue playing the game.
She's probably more African than you, bro.
I feel like we should. It's up to you guys.
Bro, you just trying to get people out.
The game is done.
There's no reason to keep them. You just want to get
If
people
the
out.
lights turn green,
Okay, so my prediction is they either got the person out, and if they didn't get the person out, then it's probably him.
you caught the mole and you win. If the game
Yeah, we all know. I knew it.
No, it's not her. There's something she said.
can the mole please
Let me guess. It's him, bro. It's either him or her.
forward and reveal themselves?
Watch. I bet it's him. It's him. I had a feeling, bro. I had a feeling. I knew I should have said it was him, but I wanted to give him the benefit of the doubt. I had a feeling. Like the only reason I said it might have been her was because the way. Well, I already knew it wasn't her, but I forgot about all that stuff she said earlier. So I kind of just took a last quick guess. But man, I knew it wasn't her for sure. I knew it wasn't her for sure at first, but I kind of forgot all that stuff she said. So really, I should have said it was him. I knew. I had a feeling, but it was like one of them far back feelings.
Way too impressive. Action was way too impressive. I'm sorry, please forgive me. But I'm still a Niger guy, true and true.
Almost
We don't
everything today I
believe
said
anything you
was
say
true.
now.
The only difference is that I
I
was
don't
actually
believe
born here,
you.
and then I went back for like 2 years.
I knew it.
And then I came
I
back
knew
to the
it.
States and I stayed.
But I'm gonna punish you, okay?
I feel bad.
I
never voted for you.
Thank you. No hard feelings for being eliminated. It's the game. I can't really do anything
She is
about that.
bad.
I just know that it'll
my
cause
bad.
some
Sorry, but
reflection
she cute, bro.
maybe
She's
from
real
the
cute.
people, and not to assume or to just open your heart.
I got voted out because there was an agenda to keep the West Africans in. But she was like, well, I'm gonna save my little brother from Nigeria, and then now she finds out that he was the one that was actually lying. So look at you.
Dear Sam, I'm so sorry, bro. I swear to God. See, I love you, Sam, okay? Genuinely. And I apologize, my dear Inda. I felt bad that even though you cried and you were being vulnerable at that time, I still voted you out. I'm so sorry.
I kind of felt that I was going to win this one, to be fair. They're all really cool. Whenever I'm around like other Africans, especially West Africans, we always click. Love all you guys when you watch.
I'm West African. Farly, though. Very far. Does slavery affect your family? No. Honestly, this would be a good video to react to. I might do this. This is an older one, though. Personally, did slavery affect your family? Africans versus African Americans? I'm going to say yes for both, personally. And here's what I think. Before I end this video off, I just want to say it affected both sides. Let's be honest. Africans were getting taken, and sometimes it was even by their own, people. Maybe not literally people in their tribe, but other Africans taking kids or whatever and selling them off to the slave guys, the white dudes taking them and they sending them over here. So Africans got affected by getting taken. African Americans got affected because they got taken here and then they were born here. And then I would say it affected African. I mean, it's really the same, bro. But I would say they got affected more since our people, our ancestors got taken here. And, and it's like, even when we did get free, you got to realize this. Even when we did get free, slavery had been going on for what, 500 years? We don't know home. You know what I'm saying? We don't know home. We don't. Bro. 500 years from now, that's such a long time. Most people, especially slaves, probably weren't even making it to 100. So you having your kids and you just keep going, and now you got all these great grandkids, and it's like, oh my gosh, we're free. But your thought isn't, let's go back to Africa. You don't know if you have any family down there. You don't know what it's like down there. Bro, how are you even going to get out? You don't have money in the first place. You know what I'm saying? It's 500 years. You don't know home. You don't know home because it's been 500 years. 500 years. That's not your home. Your home is that plantation you were born on. You know what I'm saying? So, but I do think slavery definitely affected both sides. But I would say it probably affected Africans more than it did African Americans, I would really say. But it's in the same category, really. It's just us being taken here. But I don't know, maybe I'll react to that and I can give more of an opinion on that, because this video is way too long. So I will see you guys. Please like, subscribe, turn on post notifications, and I do hope you enjoy the video.